happy to be sitting beside Africa123's chair, Gita Govan, and Mr. John Anderson of Continental Surbana Jurong. I want to say a little bit of how this came to be and then talk about the partnership. So this goes oddly back several years to late 2019. I think it was November. I was 2 months into CCI, and Mark, my boss at the time, had the great idea 2 months in, with me knowing very little, to send me to Johannesburg for the African Investment Forum. At the African Investment Forum, I'm sitting down and I get approached by this giant man who is seemingly very intimidating, but then he comes up and we speak with one another. First off, he's Canadian, so instantly I take a liking to this guy. And second off, he's the most gentle, kind-hearted human being I've encountered in a long time. And so that was David, and he spoke about what he was up to with cities and urbanization and his partners, Gita and others, and that was 2019. I heard very little after that until earlier this year. A Bloomberg article came out, and I read about this vision for 123 cities, new cities across Africa. And I said, this is amazing. This aligns with everything the Charter Cities Institute is all about. I need to know who these people are and who the organizations are behind pushing this vision forward. And I get to the end of the article, and I'm like, I think this might be David from 4 years ago in Johannesburg at the Africa Investment Forum and his partners, Gita and others. And it was. And so we reconnected, and after several conversations, we realized the alignment hadn't shifted. We're still in complete alignment on the fact that the continent needs new cities. It needs to take urbanization seriously. We've all heard over the past 2 days the statistics behind it. I don't need to go into the statistics with these guys. But beyond the statistics, what I get out of my conversations with both Gita and David and John is that, and it's been repeated throughout the summit, these cities are about people, and at their heart, they're about improving the lives of people and empowering human beings, and CCI is all about that. So, what do we plan to do with this summit, with this MoU, with this partnership? One of the things is a continental institutional and legal framework for urban development. I know Gita and I already spent some time in front of the African Union last month here in Kigali pushing that forward. So work has already kind of begun pre-MoU, which is great. The second thing is working together, collaborating on an urban impact investment fund. And then I think those combined things allow us to, as a group, really push forward this replicable model for building new cities across Africa. So that's exactly what CCI is here to do. Sounds like that's what you guys are here to do, and we couldn't be more excited. So with that, I'll pass it to you.
Thank you very much, Curtis. So we're very excited to be in the room today with Mark, Curtis, and John. And it, for us, brings together a strategic set of alliances that really allows us to realize the vision of Africa123 and to address the development frameworks, finance, and actual delivery of new cities in 55 African countries. The meeting with the AU was very key in that I think we were heard and people recognized and were very excited about what new cities can offer in terms of moving the needle on the SDG goals as well as Agenda 2063. And what this brings together is both the thinking frameworks, the legal and policy considerations, and the practical ability to begin to conceptualize, design, and deliver these cities. The kinds of partnerships we have already and the ones that through the CCI and our networks come together really offer a tremendous opportunity, and we are very, very proud to be meeting together today to start up this process with this colleague. Thank you. Over to John.
Yeah, so I think this is a a very easy decision for us. Within SJ, our purpose has always been building cities, shaping lives. It's part of our DNA. And having been in Africa, in the continent, many years, we're very acutely aware of the need to improve the built environment, to improve the urban environment. And to do that in an inclusive way, in an equitable way, and then also to do it in a regenerative way. One of the main impacts we want to have as SJ, that we want to provide for our staff, is to be able to shape the future and to improve people's lives. So I think when we met Africa123, it was instant attraction. We're very much aligned in our values and the opportunities. And then with the inclusion of charter cities, we're grateful for that opportunity to be exposed to more thought leadership on the topic. So we're very excited for the opportunity. As Gita mentions, we love to get our hands dirty. We love to sort of move the dial, and we really believe this alignment is a very positive first step in doing that.
So, thank you, Curtis, Gita, and John. So my story is similar to Curtis. I met the Africa123 team about, I think, 5 years ago, and they shared with me their vision for a new city development north of Cape Town, and I was quite excited by that. And then I think COVID happened, which kind of limited some of the intermediate communication. Now, coming to the conference, meeting the team again, getting to know them a bit better, and seeing their vision for not just one city, but kind of a general framework for new cities across all of Africa, which I think aligns deeply with CCI's mission. And so finding partners like that we're able to align ourselves with as we engage institutions like the AU, like potential funders to bring them to the table, I think is really part of the reason why I founded CCI, and what continues to get me excited about this space. As you all have been here this weekend hearing the kind of immense urbanization statistics, it feels like we've made substantial strides in building the community that has the resources, the technical expertise, and technical knowledge to help develop the urban infrastructure for this rapid urbanization. And I think this MoU is a key step towards formalizing some of these relationships. And regarding Surbana Jurong, it's really exciting to partner, just as I've heard your name very frequently. We've been, for example, working with the New Economic City, a lot of other projects that you've worked with, and so to figure out how to kind of begin to formalize what a working relationship might be, and how we can bring the best of kind of both of our talents to the immense urbanization that Africa is facing, I think can really have a positive impact. So looking forward to working together and helping to build some cities.
Whoa, let's build some cities. Shall we do the deed?
Do the deed, and we'll be ready for 150 million homes to be delivered across Africa through urban infrastructure rollout and industrialization and productive new cities. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thanks.